Welcome back. These are the notes for Chapter 7, Section 3, Inequalities within a Triangle. Let's make the, oops, not that, didn't want to write that. Let's make this a little bigger. First thing we're going to talk about is a triangle side angle inequality theorem. It says that the longest side of a triangle, the longest side of a triangle is opposite the largest angle. And that also says that the shortest side of a triangle is opposite the smallest angle. Okay. The right triangle inequality theorem says that in a right triangle, the hypotenuse is the side with the longest measure. We've already talked about this when we were using the Pythagorean theorem last chapter. So the hypotenuse is always that longest side. Pen's not. Must be a blank spot there. All right. Let's move on there. So the longest side, example number 1 says, what is the longest side of the triangle and what is the shortest side? So I'm going to start with longest and shortest. I'm not sure what's happening with my pen here. Must be a dead spot on my iPad. Longest side and shortest side of the triangle. All right, so the longest side is going to be the side opposite from the biggest angle. In this triangle over here, I see 100 is the largest angle. So the longest side is segment QS. And the shortest side then is across from the smallest angle. See, 30 is the smallest angle, and the side opposite that angle is side RS. Okay. Looking at the next example here, which is the largest angle in the triangle and what is the smallest angle in the triangle? Looking at the lengths of the sides, I see that the longest side is 11, so the angle opposite that side is angle P, so the largest angle is angle P, and the smallest angle is across from that smallest side, which is that number 6 there, so the angle across from that is angle N. Down here in the next example, in the triangle, name the angles in order from least to greatest. So again, we're looking at those measures of those sides. So the smallest, so we're going from the least, is that 14. So across from that 14 is angle L. The next length is that 18, so across from 18 will be angle M. And then the largest side then is across from the 21, so that would be angle R. One more example for today. The last example says in the triangle, name the sides in order from longest this time to shortest. So we're going from the biggest side to the shortest side. So I'm looking for the biggest angle first. 79 is my biggest angle, so the longest side is going to be DS. And then the second biggest angle is going to be that 58. The side across from that is DT. And lastly, that smallest angle is across from side ST. Homework is listed below. You now have time to complete the homework here. You have your packets. If you need to watch the video again to make sure you understand what's happened, just hit rewind.